Hello, seventh graders. This is Mrs. Sedlacek, and today I'm here to help guide you through the lesson on characterization. So you will see at the top, it says it's for chapters 10 through 12 and developing personalities. Now we have some information under this section that's going to help you to give a little background before you complete the assignment. Lowry's readers have never lived in a society like Jonas's community, but they've probably known someone a bit like Jonas. Lowry uses believable characters like Jonas to help readers believe in her made-up world. The process of creating characters with well-developed personalities is called characterization. One way of developing character is by direct characterization. With this method, the author makes a statement about the character. For example, Jonas was careful about language. But more often, Lowry leaves the reader to interpret a character's personality from events in the story. This method of developing character is called indirect characterization. Someone can be characterized indirectly in the following ways: A, by the character's own words or thoughts; B, by the character's own actions; C, by other characters' words or thoughts; or D, by other characters' actions. And this is something that you should have learned in the lesson over characterization before completing this lesson or completing this assignment. So if you do need to go back to that lesson to help you out throughout this, please do so. And you can even do a split screen if you need to. So the directions for the assignment state the following passages reveal Jonas's personality through one of the indirect characterization methods listed above, A through D, which I just read to you. Write the letter of the appropriate method for each example. So in this case, since you're on your computer, you're going to type it in the left-hand column under method of characterization. So I will be reading through each short little passage over here on the right-hand side, and then I will pause for a short amount of time to give you a chance to figure out the answer and type it over here on the left-hand column. All right, if you need more time in between each one, you can pause this video and then come back to it. So starting with number 1, the sense of his own community, silent waiting, had made Jonas's stomach turn. He had trembled. So now you're going to go up. You're going to figure out what it be. A is a method of characterization that they're showing his character by the character's own words or thoughts. B, by the character's own actions. C, by other characters' words or thoughts. Or D, by other characters' actions. Go ahead and type your answer now. All right, and make sure you're just putting the letter on that left-hand column, A, B, C, or D. You don't need to type out the entire description for each one. Okay, number 2, apprehensive. Jonas decided, that's what I am. So again, you're going to come up and you're going to figure out how is the characterization shown, A, B, C, or D. Go ahead and type your answer. Okay, number 3, Jonas thought Larissa had drifted into sleep, as the old often did, and he was careful to keep his motions steady and gentle so he wouldn't wake her. Go ahead and figure out if it would be A, B, C, or D, and then type your answer. Number 4, we'll have to suggest that to the committee. Maybe they'd study it, Jonas said slyly, and Larissa chortled with laughter. Go ahead and figure out A, B, C, or D, and type your answer. Okay, moving on to number 5. We are all aware that Jonas has been a top student throughout his school days, said the chief elder. Again, look up at your answer choices and type your answer. Number 6. People moved aside for Jonas. They watched him. He thought he could hear whispers. Okay, look at your answer choices, A, B, C, or D. Type your answer. Number 7. His mother, rising from the table, said, "You've been greatly honored, Jonas. Greatly honored." Is it A, B, C, or D? Type your answer. Number 8. Jonas was so thoroughly accustomed to courtesy within the community that he thought of asking another citizen an intimate question was unnerving. I'm sorry, I think I said that he thought. It was that the thought of asking another citizen. Okay, make sure you choose your answer from A, B, C, or D. Moving on to number 9. I'm brave. I really am. Would it be A, B, C, or D? Which brings us to number 10. The giver said, "You're beginning to see the color red." Would this one be A, B, C, or D? Type your answer in the box. All right, 7th graders, now you'll want to make sure before you turn this in that you go back through 1 through 10 and make sure you have an answer in each box, and you can double check it if you'd like. All right, thank you for following along, and make sure you have your assignment completed and turned in.